Leenock's spirit animal.
All right, in the upper left starting location, we have Slayer's GanZI.
Slayer's Gonzo.
The Gonzo's in there.
Gonzo's the most worthless Muppet.
He's pretty bad. And here in the bottom left, we have
Leenock.
I can't even remember what Gonzo's voice sounds like.
I can't either. He was a worthless Muppet. He was a space filler Muppet. They're like, we just need some more Muppets, and they're like, all right.
Well, you know, normally the Muppets, they have like these kind of qualities they teach you about traits in people. You know, like Elmo's like very kind and caring, and like,
and Oscar is how all people should be.
A grouch, living in a trash can. Miss Piggy is actually a rapist.
That's true. That's pretty terrible.
Poor Kermit. Mrs. Piggy, man.
Another command center first. GanZI, he's not afraid of six pulls.
Yeah, he's not worried at all. You know, 6 pulling actually on the ladder against Protoss on this map is so good.
6 pull against Protoss on maps that are like Forge Expand maps is actually a good build. It's not all in at all.
Yeah, it's actually really weird.
How silly is that?
All right, Barracks on the way here. Artosis, what are the signs of that I would feel if I was getting sick?
I would say probably a tingling in your throat, an overall raised body heat.
Okay. Get a little bit of that.
Maybe a little bit of a runny nose. You know,
I actually always have a runny nose.
Yeah.
I have like this like phlegm problem. I'm like always blowing my nose.
Yeah. You're a phlegmy type of guy, man.
I am. All right. This is we're gonna have a little bit of downtime here at Tosis, so we're gonna have to talk about something else here for a second.
Ask me a question,
All right, it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Porcelain bowls or metal bowls?
It's definitely porcelain. Metal bowl you cannot microwave.
Ah,
it's actually
you
worthless.
are actually very smart.
Yeah. I answer every question you ask me right.
No, you never got them wrong. Never. All right, what are those, the beehive things in the middle of the map on Tal'Darim Altar? What are those?
Ground radiation.
From what?
Nuclear substances under the ground.
Ah, that's a good answer, too. Adding to the lore of the map.
It's plutonium on this map. We do have a factory being made by GanZI right now. Very standard for him. This is what he likes. This is what he's into. Don't judge him for it.
People are into different things. Different strokes, different folks. And he's just rallying out some more Marines. All right, has to be something. Go.
What? You cheaped out on the question you asked me.
I thought it was a good question.
I like to ask you a question you couldn't even answer. I'm like good at questions today.
I know, man. Sorry, I let you guys down. I let my fans down. Do you, if you were a Zerg unit, what would you be?
Kerrigan.
Okay, and here's a question. Kerrigan, would you hit that?
Kerrigan? No, man. Nest 2 would get angry at me.
Dude, Kerrigan is hot. I don't care if she's a Zerg or whatever. She is smoking hot.
But Nest T thinks of her as a little sister, man. You really want to deal with that?
I'll take that.
Nest T will lobotomize you by looking at you. So you gotta watch out, man. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful. This Hellion, too, that was actually pretty sick. And he's gonna get him again.
That Hellion is...
Oh, and that actually like completely paid off. He's like, I'm gonna repair it, LOL.
And he has a huge amount of lings being made. Leenock is actually going to go all in, perhaps. No, he's making some drones now. But he has a huge amount of lings in production, man. He's gonna go and try to do some damage. Blue Flame is about to finish, though, and Leenock is not gonna be a happy camper.
I'm always surprised when I see these guys who actually keep making lings after they see a couple Hellions out. I'm like, well, you know, he already has the answer to that. All right, Zerg is getting that third base right now, or soon, excuse me. He's destroying the rocks. Saw the blip on the mini-map wrong. Marines are moving out. Command center on the way. And it looks like he's probably going to be doing a pretty nice two-base timing push coming up here. Usually when the Zerg's taking the third base and making more drones to get ready to utilize that third. I like keep looking at you, Artosis. Like, are you going to talk, Artosis? Like, what is going on?
I'm like watching the game. Oh my God!
Oh, that was
that
sick
is many Zerglings.
Oh, that was so sick.
Oh boy!
It was actually the perfect surround. It was like a perfect circle.
He drew it on the chalkboard or something.
Ooh, these Zerglings running. I feel like I'm on like National Geographic right now, following a herd of Zerglings. He's going to do a Baneling follow-up with this.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
He's saying uh-oh, and he's screaming SpaghettiOs.
Sickest SpaghettiO moment.
Sickest SpaghettiO moment. All right, here we go.
It's going to be a hard one to hold, Tasteless.
Well, he can get that bunker over there. The Banelings keep chasing.
I'm surprised he's actually just chasing those down. Yeah, go for the SCVs. There you go.
All right, he wants the Lings. Oop.
Well, the SCVs are lined up for you. There you go.
Oh my God, that was perfect. And he's like, actually, I'm out of here. SC get a little bit, I mean, not SC, excuse me, Leenock get a little bit sloppy there with that attack. Sort of all over the place. And now it looks like our Terran player is going to hide an expansion over here in the top center. That was a pretty big blow he took, losing all those SCVs.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. It's 41 SCVs, 49 drones. So he's still got a pretty decent economy. He does have that third command up as well.
All right, he's going to get intercepted here. Oh, nowhere to go.
There you go.
But straight to hell.
MVP's there waiting for them.
I know. All right, we have a good amount of workers here for the Zerg. He's getting a Spire coming up here.
Yeah. We actually, this is surprising, 49 drones and 48 SCVs. You know, Leenock has made so many Zerglings this game. But his drone count isn't quite as high as a Zerg player normally like.
Oh my God, he's like not actually watching.
That is sloppy. Sickest Joe's moment.
What's Joe's?
Sloppy Joe's, man.
Oh, Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's are good.
Are they?
I haven't had them in years, actually.
I think I may have had them once as a child. Look at that Baneling landmine, like, waiting. Just waiting.
Artosis.
Yes.
I'm like tired after our NST game, I have to confess.
It's
I feel like I'm not doing a good job right now, but I actually like got so much energy going through me.
Yeah.
From that NST game.
No, I get you. I get you.
All right. So the Hellions now escaping. Muta's going to try to intercept them again. Zerg still does not know about this additional expansion.
By the way, Leenock has already set up 2 Baneling landmines in the middle of the map now that the Hellions were harassing him. It's just so beautiful because GanZI may not expect that this early in the game. Baneling landmines aren't normally used very early in the game. They're normally used a little bit later. So if he just happens to catch GanZI, then GanZI's going to be in a lot of trouble.
No, he wants to use that on the Marines, guys, just so you know. I mean, he could theoretically use it on the Hellions. It's, like, possible.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, though.
But it's just so much better because, you know, the Marines die instantly when the Baneling goes off, so you can actually kill off, like, you know, a dozen Marines right away.
And something like that can be game-ending.
Well, most of Terran Zerg is just you trying to get the Marine count low enough that your Mutalisks can clean up the rest. So having one Baneling landmine hit a bunch of Marines means that you might just win the game right there.
GanZI's building placement actually right now is trap 2 siege tanks. And he's having to kill his tech lab and make a new one.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to have done.
And then as he destroys the tech lab, he picked him up in a medevac.
Yep. Well, Leenock harassing with his mutas right now. He is up to 73 drones against 66 SCVs. GanZI doing a great job making a lot of SCVs here.
I would
really
actually
keep his economy up.
I would actually, if I was Leenock, I would actually put more Baneling landmines out there. This map is so big at such a distance.
Yeah. You can put him in all sorts of intelligence spots. He does have 3 of them set up. And he's actually, notice how he's harassing with his Muse there. He wants these Marines to walk forward.
Oh my god.
This is actually what Leenock has set up. This is how smart he is.
This entire map is booby-trapped. Booby-trap is a funny word. The word booby is funny.
They are a funny bird, Tasteless.
I didn't know they were a bird. All right, the Mutas, for some reason we're attacking GanZI's rocks over there at that expansion. Is he just going to try to go in? I don't think that'd be a good idea. Don't do it, Leenock.
No, I don't want to try to go in there. We have some infestors and a hive on the way. Leenock not getting pathogen glands, just 1 infestor. It's interesting.
Command center on the way now.
Oh my god, and here he goes down the ramp. Oh, and
but
he
he scans.
scans. Beautifully scanned.
And the Lings they do go towards the expansion, running in there, but there's actually a lot of stuff right now in Leenock's space. I think he actually went in there a little bit too soon.
Yeah, it was a little too quick. He's going to get back there in time that these slings will not do the full damage.
That was like watching a guy run into a jail and like lock himself into a cell, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? And he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice, burrowing some of those Lings back there.
Of course, there's a scan. Those Lings weren't really going to do anything anyway, so that was good. Muta's trying to find a way in, and I tell you what, GanZI is closed up tight, man.
He's already remaking a bunch of Banelings. More Zerglings are out. Remember, the Zerg is on 4 bases. Oh, that's too bad.
Leenock is so clever, but GanZI smells it at every turn. He's like one of those pigs that finds truffles, man.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what he's like. He's like a truffle pig Zerg.
Truffle pig Zerg.
Sick as a truffle pig Zerg. All right.
I mean, that was a lot of Mutas, but now it's not. You got to be careful about that. 2-2 Marines against 1-0 Mutas. I don't care if you Magic Box the Thor. That was a big mistake.
Okay,
Leenock is
get a
down
fungal,
by
fungal,
a lot
fungal.
of supply.
Nice.
Oh, that's
that
a
was
big
like the best
fungal. Wow. And if he hadn't lost all those...
right there.
I'm showing my range. It's really quite great. I should have been at 10.
Star, crab. Star, crab. I don't know, man. I don't think actually Leenock can get enough to hold this.
Esti fa sol la do.
All right, he's scanning. Baneling's just barely finishing time.
Has to run back to his siege
But
tanks.
he has Broodlords coming.
Yes, he does. Another infestor on the way. More Lings as well.
Broodlords! Lords of the Brood! I think he needs to actually leave. He needs to run. Those are a lot of Broodlords coming at you.
Yep. And of course, as he unsieges, Leenock could be out there with his Marines, lol, with his Banelings. Because this is why you use Broodlords to make the tanks unsiege. Go, Leenock, go! Take siege up.
What is he doing? He's like, just kill the queens. I'm like, okay.
And, well, looks like there's just...
There's too many of them.
Yeah, there's enough here that Leenock wins this battle. We do have a Ghost Academy and 2 Starports being thrown up immediately by GanZI. A little bit late on that, though. You want those to be ready
it's like
the Broodlords are out.
Broodlords are sort of like the carriers of StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
StarCraft 1, where it's like, you can't like be like, oh, I got to start that army like when there's already 6 carriers out. Nice targeting.
And it looks like he will take these all down. Unfortunately, Leenock did not immediately retreat, which is actually a little bit of a mistake.
Well, you have to have stuff with the
Broodlords are terrible low, and that way they're definitely not like carriers. Yeah, alone they're pretty weak. Zerg is the swarming race, Tasteless.
And I don't know if you should be dropping right now with this medevac that, you know,
With
if the wind blows too hard, it dies.
Yeah. If a leaf comes off a tree and collides with the medevac,
he's going to stim and run in there. The Queen's just going to shoot it with one shot. Oh, he doesn't have a Queen. Oh, wait, now he does. No, the medevac.
That's a quick target. Nice
what I said, correct.
And a Professor pops out, but he did not actually upgrade Professor Energy. This is the first Zerg I've seen not upgrade that.
Yeah, that's actually surprising.
That is
nice denial here. Look at that.
There's not only an Overlord, but a burrowed Zergling. That is the most denied landing of a command center I've ever seen. And oh my god, I want to see a Baneling drop there, man. I don't even care if Leenock wins. That's so many SCVs. Anyone who saturates patches that much is cray-cray.
Crazy cray. Look, the Overlord was like in there. He was like underneath there, like messing with the parts of the flying starport.
Why can't you ram an Overlord with the command center?
Well, it doesn't go fast enough.
What?
You can push your Overlord body up against it, but you can't ram into it. Oh, you mean the command center?
Yeah.
Ram into the Overlord? I don't know. Whoa, sick bungle.
Good fungals, but he needs more than just fungals. The current fungal perk rate doesn't really outpace medevacs, so you kind of need like Banelings as well with it.
GanZI might just be playing one up, and I think a lot of this is going to go back to that hidden expansion.
Oh, and does take that out. That's a big move right there for GanZI killing that base. GanZI has a fearsome army out there. We do have a lot of Broodlords again, but the Viking count's getting pretty high, and okay, we do have some Corruptor anti-air, as well as Queens. That's actually really nice to mix in some Queens. Transfusions. Plus, Queen has really good anti-air attack. Very good range, very good damage, very good speed.
Well, the transfusion, I think, is the main focal point of all that stuff.
Oh, it's just everything all together makes it really smart to do if you have creep. If you don't, it gets messy. The Queens get there as everything dies. We do have some ghosts being made.
I think right now GanZi's like, wait a minute, I think I'm actually just like ahead here. And okay. Now he's like, oh crap, he's had that expansion the whole game. Hatchery again being planted over here, but it looks like he's already found a new location for that other command center to go to.
Yeah. And that
Leenock
is
sort of dropping the ball there.
It's like a mule farm, man.
Sickest mule farm.
What is a mule? Is a cross between a donkey and a what is the other one? Why can't I think of this right now?
It's a horse.
The other thing that isn't it?
No, I think a mule is if a donkey and a horse have a baby, it's a mule.
It's a donkey and something. I thought it was a donkey and something else that's like a donkey.
I don't know.
Is it a horse?
I mean, I don't know this stuff.
Someone
like
tell me.
Oh, nice. He found the command center.
Taking out a few mules. It's a lot of minerals lost. Actually just cost him. Wow. Just cost him like 200 plus minerals.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
And this is the ultimate.
Oh my God.
My.
EMP all over the investors.
If he actually had all those fungals, this may have looked different, but instead it looks like what we're seeing here. GanZI
that was so sweet. GG. That's going to end the game right there.
Queens getting there just as everything dies.
I know. They're like, what did I miss? What did I miss?
GanZI played really well, man.
Yeah, I'm
really well. You know, that Ling attack of Leenock just did not do enough damage. He killed off a lot of SCVs, but he lost so much possible drone production from making that much that it gained him no advantage.
All right, the coach has got in there by saying, look, Leenock, your creep spread was down. You need to scout his hidden bases. You were actually ahead at the start. And I think overall Leenock was just a little bit too focused on like making this big epic army, but he's like not controlling the map. Like Terran's like actually hiding bases off and on all the time. Well, Deer Malter is like the map where you hide the base. Think about that.
Yeah, it is. The bases are just so far away.
They are.
It's actually like harder to scout all the bases there than on Terminus Re.
Yeah,
Terminus Re,
it is.
You have to have so many more clicks in your waypoints to actually scout every base on Terminus. I mean on Tal'Darim. So, our next map, Metalopolis, makes for some great TVZs.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys are enjoying today's games. We had the best game of all time played today.
Yeah. Nest-T is so good.
He's really good, man.
It's like, I feel like I'm doing him a disservice by calling him so good because there's like got to be like new words. There's got to be like a new language. Like I feel like English is supposed to be the most powerful language because we have the most words and like the most ways to describe anything, the most adjectives and stuff. But I feel like I need to meet an alien race that's been around for like 50 billion years, and
It's
maybe
like
they'll
only
have the
way to, like,
vocabulary.
describe it is like, I don't know. It's like that's how you describe it. It's a special word from a special alien language. I just turned you into a girl for a second.
Oh my god. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And you know what? When those aliens finally decide that we're ready to meet them,
Yeah.
then Bassler will be with Nestea. They'll talk to Nestea, and Nestea will go right back. Because Nestea probably already knows how to speak a language of aliens that have a society spanning 50 billion years.
I'm so happy with that joke I made. I have like a warm fuzzies right now. Oh, I love seeing you laugh, Artosis.
That was like, I was caught off guard, Tasteless. Like, all my laughter was put into that little girl laugh, and then I didn't keep going.
I have not unlocked that laugh of one of the unlockable laughs. All right, it's time for game number 3. Leenock up against Slayer's GanZI. He's got a gun.